All right, live again. So welcome back, Guardians and Gamers. So this week for the weekly reset for April 23rd, Tuesday, April 23rd, like always, we're going to start at Tess at the Eververse and see what she's got for us this week for some Bright Dust. By the way, don't forget to be picking up your free Bright Dust from the Eververse store. So first up for shaders, we've got the Meditator shader. At least I think that's what it says, Meditator. Yeah, anyways. For some Bright Dust, definitely be picking that up. We got the Gloam Strife shader, the Vitreous Entrance Transmat effect, the Necrosis weapon ornament for the Recluse. Like another community member pointed out to me, the Itsy Bitsy Spider weapon ornament is still better in our opinion, but this is a pretty decent Vice Stinger weapon ornament as well. I would definitely be that up. Next up for some Bright Dust, we've got the Sparrow Getaway emote. And what else can we get this week for some Bright Dust? We got the Secure Projection, the Ghost Projection, the Businesses and Weapon Ornament for the Sweet Business. So if you want to look cooler going into PvP and just mowing down Guardians like, usually happens with people and weapon, you can hear it coming a mile away and hopefully stay a mile away. Next up, we got the Pinball Vehicle, the Sparrow, the Synchrotron Advancer ship, the Fire Break Ghost Shell, the Virulent Mask for the Hunter, and we got the Trap setting. Actually, I haven't even seen. This one's actually kind of interesting. With this, it's setting something that I can't see. That's kind of interesting. So I guess you could put this one up PvP if you want to do some funnies with it. Definitely. Next up, we've got the Ossified Transmat effect, the AI Com Transmat effect. That's the Rasputin one. The Vex Invasion effect, the Glowing Guilt shader, the Boreal Char shader, the Neo Pop Wave. Actually, this is actually kind of a decent one. It looks really good on some of the armor sets. Maybe not that one in specific. And we've also got the Celestial Dome shader. Let's go take a look at what let's go take a look at what Banshee also has for us today. I think he's got a couple of good weapons. So for some of the legendary weapons that Banshee has today, we've got the Whispering Slab combat bow with quick draw as well as demolitionist, the Cartesian coordinate fusion rifle with slideways and backup plan, the True Prophecy hand cannon with overflow and explosive payload. So this one's not too terribly bad. I'm not a big fan of the True Prophecy. I think the recoil on it is much. But we also have the Disparity Pulse rifle with Eye of the Storm and Kill Clip. So if you don't have a good roll on this or you haven't crafted it, I would definitely be picking this up. Next up, we've also got the Code Duello rocket launcher, which is a high impact frame with field prep and chain reaction. So you can crouch and get that chain reaction for some odd reason. But let's move on and go see what Ada has for us this week. Also, if you guys don't mind, the subs and the likes are greatly appreciated. I'm just going to keep talking while I'm running over to Ada here as fast as I can, so there isn't silence lag on my stream. All right, so this week Ada for the Hunter has the Scorned Baron vest, the Whole Shot cloak, the Airhead cloak, the Memory of Cade cloak, and the Neothonus breather. Usually it's a matching armor set, but I don't know why. Yeah. But we've got the Vitrified Duality shader for some glimmer, the New Pacific Sync shader, as well as the War Called Rain shader. So the Nightfall this week is going to be the Lake of Shadows. The raid is going to be Last Wish. The dungeon this week is going to be Duality. The mission is going to be Operation Seraph Shield. if there is any of the raids or the dungeons, exotic missions that you guys are looking to do, right on the YouTube page is a link for the Discord. Hit it up, come join, and I post raids and dungeons for people to join weekly, and I'm always willing to teach. Let's take a quick look at what Bungie has for our patch notes for today. So the update for today was 7.3.6.2. So Crucible elimination. So fixed an issue where a single player would be unable to spawn every other round on burnout in elimination. That would be kind of sucky, not spawning in and watching everybody else play while you just sit there looking. Next up, for competitive as well, fixed an issue where Mercy ruling was present in the competitive playlist. So I guess Mercy, it's not, you're not supposed to be able to Mercy a team in the comp playlist. Also fixed an issue where special ammo crates were not spawning on the Worm Haven in 3v3 Clash competitive. Raids and dungeon fixes. We got Warlord's Ruin. So fixed an issue where solo players were unable to complete Warlord's Ruin due to blocked doors in the imprisoned puzzle. Yeah, so if you ever go into Warlord's Ruin, you're trying to solo it, and you're in the cells and the doors next to you aren't open to be able to go over and shoot the little spinny discs. That was what they're talking about, that they're fixed in there. Next up, a fix in King's Fall. Fixed an issue where two players could receive unstable light buff at the same time during the Golgoroth encounter. So I guess this was something that they put in that new activity that we're going to be getting, the Pantheon. So in Pantheon, we're able to get two unstable lights, but in the regular King's Fall run, it's not supposed to. So I guess it was kind of like a bleed over with the coding. So I'm glad they fixed that, because it was kind of like, so who killed us? And one person would be standing by Golgi, another person would be like, why do I have it too? So glad they fixed that. Absolutely perfect. Fixes in Onslaught. So adjusted reward drop to ensure a guaranteed weapon drop within a 50 wave run, and additional bonus weapon drop upon completion of 50 in any difficulty. So that will give you some better drop rates in there. I wish Bungie did this stuff all the time. I always fix it. Not like they did that in the past. Anyways, we got fixed an issue where the portal out of the pyramid arena would occasionally not spawn. I don't think I've ever had that. Fixed an issue where the activity would end after looting the default reward chest in wave 50 instead of waiting for all chests to be looted. That would kind of fixed an issue where players could access unintended locations in the pyramid area boss encounter. People were oobing. Yeah, boss encounter, I guess. Fixed an issue where players could duplicate batteries using the class ability. Oh, come on, Bungie. Why did you have to fix that one? It was always fun picking up the battery, throwing it, doing a dodge, picking up the battery, throwing it. You could get like 15 or 20 batteries thrown. That was pretty good. Fixed a crash caused by environmental objects. Fixed an issue where repeatable onslaught bounties would take up 2 quest slots and only allow players to abandon one of them. That's kind of one thing. Slots, great on. So gameplay investment. So weapons, enabled or updated the reticle bounds behavior on the Brave Recluse to more closely match the behavior of the original Recluse. So I guess there was a little bit too much jitter on the reticle when it was firing, and I absolutely noticed that as well. Other general fixes. So fixed an issue where the Gilded Cage ornament was missing spikes. on one side of the barrel. Each ornament. Okay. Fixed an issue where jumping and interacting with a vendor would not display the vendor screen correctly. Fixed an issue where picking up the new light kit would override existing abilities for subclass on saved loadouts. Now that would absolutely annoy me because I spend a lot of time with those saved loadouts. Last but not least, also fixed an issue where the Vanguard node was locked for new light players after completing the tower tutorial. Another thing that good that they fixed, because definitely want the new lights to have the best experience that they can have going in 100%. Everybody, like I said, hit the like and subscribe button. It's going to greatly help me as well as the channel out. If, like I said, if there's any of the dungeons, raids, exotic missions you guys are looking for, hit that Discord button as well. Come join, let us know, and join up on the raids and the dungeons I post. Everyone, until next week, you all be safe and take care.